And this is the rebuild series. We are only going to be using drafted players, and to accelerate that, I've decided that we need to trade basically anybody we can of value and get them ready to get us a compensatory draft choice so we can cash in and potentially get in some more players, in our farm system faster. That's the only way we're going to get more draft picks is so we'll be able to get one for Michael Fulmer here, so we're gonna put him up on the trade market and find somebody we can get comp. So we're gonna have to look for somebody 2 years away to get a comp pick. So this is a 2 year plan at worst. So over the next 2 to 3 years, we're gonna be trying to get as many comp picks as we can possible, guys. That's our main focus right now. Turning in any kind of players that we have that we didn't draft into a compensatory draft choice. So that's what we're going to do here right now. And I was kind of looking around a little bit, and I kind of seen who I wanted to swap out Fulmer for. This Aaron Nola. He's pretty much the same. He is only a 90 overall. He's getting a little boost on his morale compared to Fulmer is a pure 92. So that's fine. With the contract is what we're looking for, though. We're not worried. He could probably get that 90, one or 2 points better within the next year or two, anyways. So this is a nice trade, and we're also going to be able to get some more back as well. As I think we're going to go with this guy because in 2 years, if he has 1 year of arbitration, he'll be a free agent as well. So if we just give him arbitration next year, he might get good enough to get a compensatory draft choice for. So we're going to add him, and they're still interested in making the trade. So let's add one more guy and see if we can maybe find somebody. Might gamble right here and throw them back some more. Maybe we won't take him. Yeah, we're gonna add Rise here because he could potentially net us a pick as well in 2 years. I think he'll be a little bit better of a gamble than that reliever. Sometimes relievers will take your offer, your tender offer. So they want a little bit more. We need to get rid of Upton. He's who I tried to get a compensatory draft choice for, and looks like he got two worse. I'm not gonna be able to add him, so we're gonna have to find something. We are gonna get rid of him some way or another here. And so that was a epic fail. It looks like. Let's see who we got. He's got good upside. I'm gonna get rid of him. We're going to get rid of Costello. He's a little bit older, and he'll probably never get good enough to get rid of. So we're going to throw him in that trade, and it looks like we need a little bit more. And we're just going to throw in this random reliever that is not worth any value to us. So they're ready to make this trade. I'm just going to take a quick gander. Nah. If we can't get like a 62B, then we're just going to make this trade. So let's go ahead and accept this trade. Oh, turn that off. Okay. So now we're going to keep him. He could potentially get better. Same with See, he's got about 3 years away. He might get good enough. Swing a trade for. We're just gonna suggest we're just gonna get rid of kind of anything for him because his contract's so bad, and we can't even get an offer, so he's not even movable. We did make some nice trades, and we got some nice prospects at least kind of playing here with some good potential. A nice pickup at first base because we were really lacking, so that might actually make us better in the short term as well. I don't think that's our guy we drafted, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do for now. So we had Aaron Nola to the team along with Bryce Hoskins. And like I said, they're only going to be here for the draft picks that we hope to accumulate from them. This is our last draft. We did so the shortstop we drafted doesn't show up there yet. So okay, that's what I was thinking. So we're gonna go ahead and simulate the season and get to the off season here. Not sure what to expect. I almost think that trade probably made our team better, but I don't think we're very good, even with the kind of potential young guys that we got. And yeah, we're definitely struggling right now. That's fine. We'll get some higher draft selections to get more of our guys that we scout, anyways. I'm gonna try, I think, a mixed approach. I'm gonna let the computer, auto scout. They do a pretty good job, but then the last couple weeks, I want to be a little bit more specific and make sure that certain guys and positions got a lot of guys, that the good potentials get scouted enough to where I like it at certain positions of need and stuff, that I don't have yet. So we'll see how that works as well for us. I felt like my last couple of drafts, I could have did a little better. We're not getting enough quality future players, so we lose our manager. We have no coaching staff, so I'm gonna get this guy. He's kind of young. Throw him a little more. I'm gonna have to throw everybody a little bit more money because my team's worse. So we're gonna have to try to convince them to come. Always try to look for, all pluses, or at least if it's a minus, it's on something I don't really care too much about. But I always want the A tribute grade. we need a farm director. Back up here for somebody good. Not too bad. So hopefully we get most of those guys. And should I try to get a pick for him? Who would sign him? I'm going to try it just because I know he's going to take that. Worst case scenario, I might actually be able to trade him on a little bit lower contract. Probably not. But I could use him as a platoon if he's still, I had that one decent guy behind him. Not sure how much better he got. Stewart. I would like to get him some more at bats. But yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to see how desperate maybe somebody will get. Maybe they'll give us a pick for him. So we got our pitching coach, and we didn't get our manager, so we need to stop and definitely get a manager. Oops. This is a real nice young manager. I'm gonna try to get this guy. Give him a lot of money. Get the farm director. Got our manager. Third base. No, we don't want to. Okay. So let's tender all our contracts real quick. Yeah, I don't want to re-sign that guy. He's 32, 67. He's just going to be blocking. Well, looks like we're a little low on starting pitchers, so take that back, and I am going to bring him into the fold. We might need to draft a few. It's a pretty low amount. We got quite a few relievers. I'll take up Ball's arbitration. Let's have good B potential. We'll give him that deal. Yeah, we're better off doing that. Let's re-bring that back up. Yeah, I'm 2 years over one. Keep him kind of happy. This guy is strictly depth, so make sure we lower that. Okay, let's offer arbitration. And Rise did lose his potential there from an A to a B. But at least he got better. Seen he was kind of expecting 5.6, so that's what we're going to give him. Want to keep him happy, so hopefully he performs and gets a little better, so we get that draft pick out of him. Years, we got 2 years arbitration, so let's just go ahead and offer him a 2-year deal. I think we're going to be able to get a pick out of him as well in 2 years. Possibly this guy as well that we traded for. And we got to offer him arbitration, just in case. Alright, make sure we're not going to lose anybody on our 40-man. It looks like we can add a few players here. So let's see, we got 6, 7 starters. Who did I lose? I need to add him. Collins is definitely one of the guys I drafted. Still not look to be. Go ahead and add him. I'm gonna remove this guy. Hopefully I'll clear the waivers. I think nobody else will get picked. Looks like we got enough relievers anyway. Siegel's the guy we drafted to be our closer. Might look to get somebody else here if we can sometime, but it's not doing too bad. Schaefer definitely is our catcher that we've drafted here. Perez. We're going to have to add him, or we're going to potentially lose them in the draft. And there's our good shortstop prospect we got. That looks like that's going to be good enough. I don't think there's anybody else that's going to get drafted. So we should be good there. Let's go ahead and just take a gander. how far down Upton is on the list. So yeah, it's gonna take a miracle probably to get a pick at him. But let's just see what happens. Yep, he took the contract. I kind of figured he would. And I don't, and I know what some people might be thinking, like, oh, you could just go sign a couple free agents and get some picks too, but that'd be cheating. Like, so I don't like to do stuff like that. So definitely not gonna go that route. Only trading through the guys that we kind of develop up and stuff like that. See if we can't maybe get somebody in the draft here. I think I'm gonna go with this guy. He's a little bit lower overall, but we're gonna try to, keep him on our team for a year or two and see if he can't develop up. They want to try to trade. Let's take a gander at it. Definitely not gonna like it. Not for Nolo. We're gonna be getting a. Yeah. 80 closer. Some trade reliever. No thanks. At least I got some interest in some guys. I'm gonna send him right through spring training. I think we might surprise a couple teams though. And definitely always gotta check your scouts. Make sure none of them retired, or maybe you can get a better one. I'm gonna swap out. No, we're gonna leave him. So we're gonna have it on auto. Let's take a look at the team here. See who we got going into the year. Just real quick. Some nice players coming up. Elliott Weaver, one of my draft picks, already up in the majors, starting for us. So definitely like to see that. Not, I'd have to double check on Lorenz. He might have been as well. Well, it looks like in the Roll 5 they gave me another Roll 5 guy, closer they drafted. I kind of was thinking that as well, so it's kind of funny. Cliff, I'm pretty sure I drafted Cliff and kind of overachieved so far. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy on. Alright, now let's see where we can kind of intervene with the scouting. So we'll make sure we put it on manual. And let's go. I need to go look at my, kind of see who I don't have good prospects for, at least position players. So I got one good catcher coming up. I could maybe use another, definitely. I know I drafted Benjamin Blum, potentially even Perez. So we're decent at first base. Second, could use the second baseman, even though we have Cliff here, but he's only a C. Third, we kind of got a Paul Schnelling and Cabrera. Got two there, decent at third. And I know we got Dino now, who's real close to an A. I think the only left fielder is maybe DJ Bledsoe. We can definitely use some outfielders at all positions. Campana's not my guy either. So definitely outfielders, second, catcher, and you can always use starting pitching. So we need to make sure we got all the outfielders. We got them all here. What about catchers? Okay. Outfield, catcher. Okay. We're gonna go ahead just a couple days at a time. Make sure we got the infielders. Alright, so we need to switch over and make sure we get these players scouted. So, I wanted to scout some catchers. So we're going to try to match them up here. Central, East, West, and international. We have this guy's scout here. We're just going to go one day at a time. Sometimes even with one day you can get enough information and potentially roll them out. Kind of like these. Kind of probably just roll those guys out. Do want to scout him better. East. Oops. Ooh, almost did too many days there. That's okay. We got some couple nice options here. I'm just gonna take one more day at some of these younger catchers. I know I'm not really putting them on the right ones. It's okay. It looks like they're all international. Didn't really look like I hit on none of those, but some of them moved up. So we did want to look at second base, pretty decently strong. Can't really find a West one there. Scout him some more. Find out if you're for real. We'll see all these guys a little bit more scouted. Yeah, it didn't go through because that team offered me that trade. Hopefully not seeing very good second base prospects. Just got a couple more of these guys. Wait, who's that guy? Yeah, let's get all those guys scouted just a little more. check out some other positions here now. Could potentially find 2 other guys there. So the right fielders here. Just because I could potentially add a new closer, I do want to check out these guys. Let me check out one more thing of pictures here. Let's do the draft, everybody. So we get a competitive balance pick right there. That's gonna... Oh, no. No, we don't. I was looking at the wrong team. So we got the 3rd pick. No competitive balance pick. No compensatory pick. No competitive balance. So we just have our regular picks this year. So let's see who we can get. Like a starter and a second baseman have been taken. Jose Valdez here looks pretty good. I was trying to maybe get one of these blue chip prospects. Kind of looks like the best one. Is there any other center fielders I might want more than him, though? Because this guy has some pretty good looking tools. couple options here. I think I'm gonna wait. Jerome Hampton here. Right now, pretty nice. I like Hampton's skill set. He might not be the best player overall, but we got a need at second. We're gonna take him. A lot of catchers went. He's about the only catcher I would usually draft left. But yeah, we could get Peter Bragg here. I like a lot. Or this is one of the center fielders I really liked. Bragg's a little safer. I got him scouted a little more, so we're gonna go ahead and take Bragg since we kind of gambled on our first pick. All the center fielders are still there, and they are both still there. Could actually go for this right fielder instead. This catcher, that's a decent catcher. Catcher's a little harder to get. Yeah, we're gonna take another catcher. Don't want to pass that up. Potentially getting a good catcher. Outfitter's a little bit easier to get. We can still get this guy. He's not the guy I wanted. See if there's anything else before. Yeah, we're gonna gamble on this guy here. I thought I could get this guy next round. The start I was just looking at. Reliever or starter? I'm gonna try Walter Teja there. And let's see how we did. Kinda nervous. It's been a little better than what we have. Jerome Hampton, I'm really liking that 90 potential there. So we get a position of need and we get a nice player. 66 overall now, and he'll be a 90. I like seeing that. Peter Bragg, looks like he'll be a solid player for us as well. 68 now, 86 potential. It's not too bad. Our catcher didn't turn out as good as we thought, but not horrible. He might be able to at least be used in some kind of platoon at some point. Does he have any? He's got no secondary positions. At least he's nice and young, and he'll go through the system a while. Center fielder, we get an okay center field prospect. He's pretty young, and it's going to take a long time to develop if he ever develops. But at least we get a decent young guy there. Taylor didn't really hit on. We'll see what happens with him. Same as Te'o. But we are going to go ahead and sign all these guys. Kind of want to go through, see, these last couple of rounds, what other teams drafted. See if I missed out on anybody here. It looks like I did. Domingo Cabrera. Could have got an 88 reliever. And they only had one pick. Couple other decent players there. Cubs did pretty good drafting late. They had better late picks than they did early picks. They kind of salvaged their draft. Closer late. That's a nice pickup. Late. Caps. I knew I should have took Caps. I was this close to taking Caps over the other guy. Man. Not that he's that like a stud or nothing, but at least he's like a B potential, decent rotation player potentially. Definitely get a closer late if you got them all scouted. I've seen a couple in near 90s with some people's last picks there. What if that was the guy I was wanting? They had a nice draft. Nice draft by the Blue Jays. Ours wasn't too bad as well. We'll roll with that. Let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and get them comp picks next year, and we're going to do that. Get that going here. See what kind of player development we have as well. And yeah, I kind of thought we'd be a little better. I kind of thought we'd be at least near 500 with our team. Must be our pitching holding us back. I think I got a couple weak spots. Because the starting lineup, batting wise, isn't too bad. And we didn't have anybody retire. and Cabrera in the Hall of Fame there. And we are not bringing back Upson. We are not trying that again. So we're trying to get 2 draft picks here. He's actually an 86. He doesn't like his contract, so he was getting some bad morale down there. So I think we're going to get both of those guys. And yeah, we got a full coaching staff there. Let's go ahead and send. Let's offer our arbitration first. Quite a few guys here. Hopefully some of those guys take the next step. I only like to sign B potential guys to decent contracts. Anybody else like C's, they're just depth fillers, and I'll give them a little bit lower. I don't really care, how happy they are and stuff as much. But the B potential guys and stuff, definitely give them a little bit more money, keep them happy, even when you don't have to. Yeah, at least he's young still. This is our Rule 5 closer here. Yeah, we'll give him a 5-year 3 deal. That way, renegotiate those last couple of years if needed. First base. Schaefer went back to an A there. That's nice. Boom. Big time. Blum is just about ready as well. Yeah, that'll be okay. It looks like potentially next year could have a decent amount more of my prospects up here playing, getting their feet wet here. Give him a 3-year deal. That way, depending on what goes on, maybe renegotiate that last year, or he heads out. Let's see who we need to add here to the 40-man. Probably Stallings there now. Yes, we do. That's nice. He's gonna make the rotation anyways. And I do believe might have been from the first draft or the second draft. Schaefer, good, we're good on him. Definitely can't lose him. Blom's gonna be the starting first baseman, looks like. That's who we just drafted. I know he's not gonna be on there. Snell shouldn't be. We'll give him another year. Orlando keeps getting worse though. Dino, no, he was our 2 years ago pick. Your Bragg, no. That was our other guy we just got. DJ Bledsoe. I don't want to lose this guy. Wasn't for sure if I drafted him. I'll have to double check my videos and everything. Yeah, looks like we're good there. Quick look there, Kizzy. Yeah, looks like we're good. Hopefully we get those 2 draft picks. And there's Nola. He definitely signed. And Rise did come back. So we'll try again next year with him. Sometimes that happens. At least we did get one, and we'll have a potential 1 or 2 next year as well. Not sure what happened to this guy's deal. Oh, that was the guy I wanted to give a smaller deal. No, we're not gonna trade Blum just because Rice came back. Blum, if hopefully don't make the team and spend most of it in the minors, keep developing, going back and forth. Would be most likely ideal anyway. I think I'm gonna go back to letting just do the computer scouting because otherwise it just takes too long. So we're gonna try to get through that draft a lot faster. Check our scout contracts, and yeah, one of them did definitely retire at our international. Luckily, we got a decent one that's sitting right there. Or actually, it wasn't the international; it was the East scout. But I'm not gonna hire that scout. That scout's not good enough. I think I want to keep another international, and we'll just rock that out. So we want to set that to auto, and let's take a look at the team, guys. How's Lieberman doing? Struggling, but getting better. Struggling, but getting better. Man, I might better get a pick out of this guy as well next year. Definitely think we're going to get a pick for Garrett Thompson as well. That would probably be it if I had to guess. So let's go ahead and get to that draft. Do one more draft here. We are just getting killed again. We are going to kill it in the draft. We got the 4th pick this time. Still no competitive balance pick. We do get the top compensatory pick. And no competitive balance either. And I really need a right fielder, but those guys just don't look that great. This draft don't look that good in general. Glad I don't have a lot of picks. Looks kind of weak draft. Might be gambling on some starters later. I think if I don't take this guy now, I'm not going to be able to get a right fielder, so I don't see much else. So we're going to go right field. We're going to take that guy. I liked his batting stats a little bit better than the other guy. Let's see what else we come up with here. I just don't see I don't see any other position player worth drafting. So we're probably gonna gamble on a couple players. I mean, this guy has some very good stats. I don't like how old he is, but really he's the only guy I got scouted. So we're gonna take him just because I think he's gonna be decent no matter what. And we can start gambling down here. Parrot looked he looked amazing there. We're gonna go with Parrot at 96. He's got 5, and he's got. I highly doubt he's that good, but. We'll go with the youngest guy here, Ryan Duke. What was that other guy I was looking at? But Don't like the age. Wish I could get somebody younger. We're gonna try another reliever. I like Chung better. Well, maybe we'll see if that guy's there next round. Nope. So I want to gamble on something else. And I was looking to see if they can maybe play another like secondary position. We're gonna take another catcher because you need a decent amount of catchers in your system at least. So we'll take one late there. We don't see nothing. Overall, this looks like a pretty junky draft. We'll see after like everyone's first pick and see if they got like any other good prospects because I don't really see very many. And we did get a nice right fielder. He might take a little while to get there, but he is a 94 potential. And we got a decent starter here, 87, Jax Demo. I did take him, like I said, because he was the only one that I was guaranteed of. I thought that was actually good, and I was right. You know, these other guys were worth anything, pretty much. Hopefully some of them develop. Duke has a chance. Parrot has a slight chance just because he's good already. He might get some action coming up, and maybe he'll get better. And yeah, that Robbie Reyes is definitely definitely not very good. Definitely a little disappointing. We got two good players for the future for sure. Maybe one other, maybe two others potentially. So they did get 87 shortstop there. We didn't look at shortstops because I already have Osprey loaded, so I definitely might have bypassed him. And we did miss Aaron Barlick late, an 88 starter. Potentially missed him. Yeah, I don't see a lot of good players, a lot of bad picks in this draft overall. Ah, Landers. I should have took Landers. He's the other guy I kept looking at. That's okay. Yeah, not too many guys I missed out on. It was pretty weak draft overall. So hopefully next year's draft will be much better. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I'll try to make another video this weekend. Get this going, get this franchise moved in the right direction. It's a long rebuild, drafting, building through the draft, but it's definitely worth it as I make sure I save my franchise there. But like I said, we are out, guys. If you're new to this channel, make sure you become a subscriber. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'm out of here.